name is Robert Austin, and I have some stuff to say to illuminate your blind side. Today I'm talking to you nonprofits. You'd be hard-pressed to find a nonprofit organization that doesn't want to raise awareness in some way. Sometimes this is part of their mission statement. Others have it as a set goal that comes directly from the strategic planning done by their board of directors. But I'll be honest, when I hear someone say that they want to raise awareness, it raises a big red flag for me. The first question I always ask is, whose awareness do you want to raise? The answer is our communities. But you can define a community in many different ways, and I find that most nonprofits, what they really mean is they want to raise everyone's awareness. In other words, the entire universe. Look, I'll always tell you the truth, and the truth is not everyone in the universe or your community really cares. In the same way that in the consumer world, not every consumer cares about, shampoo. Let's put the universe aside for a moment and talk about the second question I always have, which is exactly what is it you want people to do once they have all this awareness? And the answer to that is, of course, the answer really is that you expect people to act, to do something as a result of having all this new knowledge. And this is exactly where nonprofits get stuck on this idea that we need to raise awareness. This actually has a name. It's called the information deficit model. And it's a communication theory that has been thoroughly debunked. Study after study has shown it not to be effective or even true. The information deficit model is the mistaken belief that new knowledge leads to action. It simply does not. Yes, I know we all learned in marketing class that awareness precedes action, but any good marketer will tell you that there's a lot of things that happen in between those two things. And sadly, too many nonprofits set goals of raising awareness in hopes that that will be enough to make people do the things that they want them to do to help further their mission. This all brings us to the third and final question, and that is, if you hope that people will take certain actions to help you further your mission based on their awareness, then why aren't those actions your goal instead of raising awareness? Look, I'm not here to tell you that awareness is a bad thing or that you shouldn't have awareness campaigns or try to educate the public. What I am here to point out, however, is that raising awareness is a strategy and not a goal. So what do you do with all this information? If your organization has a mission statement or stated goals in your strategic plan, for example, that are just about raising awareness, that's a problem. And the first step is always admitting that you have a problem. The second thing you have to think about is you have to cull the universe, because the universe is too big. Your communities are too big. You can't educate everyone because not everyone's going to care. This is a really important thing to grasp, as much as it may hurt your heart. It is true. Focus on those audiences that you rely on to get the things you need to fulfill your mission. And third, you have to get to know those people enough to know what motivates them. Because quite honestly, what motivates the executive director, your board of directors, your staff, and your volunteers are not necessarily the same things that will motivate the people you are going to need to help you move a mountain that's in your way. It's a lot to think about, but it all goes back to having a good strategic plan and a good strategic communication plan. You can find more about those kinds of things at my website at clearwisdompr.com, and follow this blog for more discussions on where the pitfalls are in your nonprofit communications. Hopefully we can illuminate your blind side and make things a little bit clearer. See you next time. So tell me in the comments below, does your organization have awareness goals? Have you conducted a campaign around awareness that you were able to effectively measure, or did you have a call to action that really made sense? I'd love to hear about it.